Hello and welcome viewers. You're watching this special presentation of Sansad TV from the land of rising sun, Arunachal Pradesh. Northeastern region has been a venue for comprehensive discussion on democracy and democratic institutions in recent times. Hence, the 18th CPA India Region Zone 3 conference was held in Arunachal Pradesh. Inaugurated by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, the conference saw vibrant deliberations on fortifying parliamentary democracy in the country. In the next 20 minutes, I'll get you all the highlights. Come along. The Commonwealth Parliamentary Association is one of the oldest established organizations in the Commonwealth. Founded in 1911, it was earlier known as Empowered Parliamentary Association, which was later changed to the current Commonwealth Parliamentary Association in the year 1948. The CPA represents more than 180 parliaments and legislatures in 53 Commonwealth countries, of which the CPA India region comprises of a total of 31 legislatures from Assam in the east to Gujarat in the west. After Africa region, India has the largest number of member branches of CPA. The CPA India region is divided into 4 zones and Northeast region falls in Zone 3. CPA Zone 3, earlier known as Northeastern Region Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, was founded way back in the year 1996 and it held its first conference at Kohima, Nagaland during April 1997. Since then, it has gone on to hold 17 such annual conferences each year, focusing on crucial and pertinent issues. Their themes vary in a broad spectrum, dealing with issues like Act East policy and financial development of Northeast. The 18th CPA Zone 3 conference was hosted by Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly. Since the onslaught of COVID pandemic, this was the first time that the annual conference was organized again. Historically, after Arunachal Pradesh's attainment of statehood status, the state proposed for the membership of CPA. Apart from Arunachal Pradesh, only Assam has held the conference thrice in the years 2003, 2013 and 2018. The rest of the 6 northeastern states have each hosted the annual conference twice so far. The association is platformed to serve the legislatures by providing machinery for regular consultation and exchange of ideas and information among the members. It aims to promote closer understanding and cooperation for common purposes. It also focuses on strengthening parliamentary democracy through the promotion of good governance and sharing best practices. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla pointed out that at present, the biggest challenge before our democracy is to create a socially, politically, economically and legally conducive environment which can enable every section of our society to participate in the governance process to its fullest potential.
मंच पर विराजमान सभी आदरणीय जनों से निवेदन करते हैं कृपया अपने कर कमलों से दीप प्रज्वलित कर आज के इस महत्वपूर्ण सम्मेलन का विधिवत शुभारंभ करें.
The chairperson of the CPA India region, Om Birla, Speaker of the Lok Sabha, inaugurated the conference. The speaker said that the Northeast region will have to prepare an action plan based on its strengths to achieve sustainable development. Speaker Om Birla also said that the leading light of our constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, said that we must not be content with mere political democracy. We must strive to establish social democracy along with political democracy. Speaker Om Birla also inaugurated the Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly's state-of-the-art museum.
दो 2014 से प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने एक देश के सामने विचार रखा कि जो प्रदेश हमारे सबसे पिछड़े हुए हैं उन प्रदेशों को उनकी संस्कृति को संरक्षण करते हुए कैसे विकास के अंदर आगे ले जाया जा सकता है. और इसलिए उन्होंने उस समय कहा था कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट इस देश का विकास का इंजन है. और आज मैं कह सकता हूं कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट में इस 10 साल के अंदर देश के राष्ट्रपति जी हों, उपराष्ट्रपति जी हों, प्रधानमंत्री जी हों, मंत्रीगणों, तमाम लोगों ने और तमाम लोगों की यहाँ पर यात्राएं, इस यात्राओं के माध्यम से यहाँ की अपेक्षाओं को, आकांक्षाओं को समझना, यहाँ के लोगों से साथ चर्चा करना, संवाद करना और उसके आधार पर एक बेहतर विकास की कार्य योजना बनाना। और इसके लिए एक विभाग के लिए अलग मंत्री बनाए जो नॉर्थ ईस्ट रीजन के मंत्री हैं, जो समय समय पर राज्यों, केंद्रों से आपस में मिलकर योजनाएं बनाते रहते हैं ताकि एक बेहतर तरीके की योजना बन सके।
Meanwhile, Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, Harivansh, called upon the elected representatives and the government to preserve and promote rich history through various schemes and community-based engagements. He said back in the 1970s, the North Eastern Council recognized the need to give special focus to the unique needs of this region. However, the recent focus of the government on the region has led to unprecedented development.
Just few months after his election in 2014, the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has visited Nagaland for its 51st statehood day and had made a commitment for the welfare of Northeast. In January 2015, he also constituted a team of 8 union ministers to visit northeastern state every fortnight. The PM himself has visited over 50 times in this region. अब आप समझ सकते हैं कि किस तरह का फोकस यहाँ के विकास पर माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का है। और कनेक्टिविटी में सिर्फ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की कनेक्टिविटी नहीं, एयर, रेल, रोड, बल्कि कम्युनिकेशन, उसके साथ साथ अन्य क्षेत्रों के संपूर्ण विकास पर केंद्र सरकार का पूरा प्रयास है।
The focus was also on the challenges of Northeast region and way forward, and also on the preservation of ethnic culture for future generation and role of lawmakers. The inference was that challenges of the Northeast region can be offset by its multifarious strengths. The region of Northeast India comprises of 8 states of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura and Sikkim. The region covers an area of more than 2 lakh square meters, which is nearly 8% of the total geographical area of the country. The region is connected to mainland India through a very narrow strip of land with a width of about 22 kilometers called Chicken Neck. Northeast India shares international borders with China and Bhutan on its north, Myanmar in its east and Bangladesh on its south and western side. The Northeast region, with 99% of its boundary being the international border, the problems and the peculiarities are even more accentuated. The density of population varies from 13 per square kilometer in Arunachal Pradesh to 340 per square kilometer in Assam. The region is host to an overwhelming proportion of the tribal population. It has over 160 scheduled tribes. The roots of insurgency in the northeastern region are embedded in its geography, history, and a host of socio-economic factors. These insurgencies are due to various reasons: social, cultural, ethnic, and linguistic diversity, terrain, socio-economic development, politico-economic conditions, historical evolution, and changes in the environment of the area.
The intentions of the central government is good. They want to develop the northeastern state. Like Honorable Prime Minister always says, if the northeastern state develops, then only India will develop. So mere pumping of money is not going to work. So we have to take care, we have to really formulate the policies which fits northeastern India. So when we talk about planning for northeast, we should plan with the northeast. Then only I think we will come to a very, very positive policy which will trickle down right to the bottom, and all the people of the northeastern state and all the region of the northeastern state will benefit out of this. So we are very hopeful under this NDA government, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, that we will see the light of development at par with the mainland very, very soon.
There are existing territorial conflicts with the northeastern states, including Manipur and Nagaland, Nagaland and Assam, Meghalaya and Assam, and Mizoram and Assam. the conference focused on resolving all the contentious issues.
असम की तरफ से यहाँ मैंने भी बात कर ली, अपना बात बताया कि असम क्या चाहता है। असम आज के दिन में ये सारी बॉर्डर समस्या परमानेंटली समाधान करना चाहता है, इसलिए असम जितने राज्यों के साथ सीमा की समस्याएं हैं उन लोगों के साथ एक कोऑर्डिनेशन कमेटी बनाया है और हमारी सीमाओं का जो विधायक है उन लोगों को और उन लोगों के जो विधायक है उनके साथ भी एक अच्छा संबंध करा दिया, जो कि लोकल को देख के लोकल सिचुएशन को लेके लोकली ही ठीक करे और इसको ही दोनों राज्यों सीमा ये क्या है तय कर लेंगे। तो पब्लिक से ही ये आएगा थ्रू रिप्रेजेंटेटिव।
The strategic location of India's northeastern region offers ample opportunities for enhancing the country's economic ties. Infrastructure development is disproportionately distributed within and across regions' respective states. It is in the development paradigm that the Northeast witnessed various policies that include infrastructure development. The Look East policy of 1990s was rechristened in 2014 as Act East policy by the Narendra Modi government.
Meeting is now how to unite our Northeast region in a good aspect, in all respect. As you know, Northeast are almost look from the plain area. The main area as different. That's why how to become a good citizen, and how to organize a good platform for the future to come.
Big privilege for us and a big opportunity, and with their presence, in their presence, we have had good discussions about the challenges of the Northeast and how to move forward. And we were quite unanimous in our decision, and we had also passed 3 resolutions as an outcome of the conference. So we were pretty unanimous, and I hope the resolutions, if it is considered by the central government, which is put forward through the Lok Sabha Secretariat as a result of the conference, I think it would immensely help our people.
The northeastern region of India is blessed with unparalleled ethnic, cultural and linguistic diversity, a reflection of which was visible during the CPA conference. What goes through your mind when you hear the word folk? Redundant beats of folk music or folk tales with old beats? But the traditional musical bands of Northeast enthralled one and all. An awardee of Padma Shri, folk musician and singer from Manipur, Guru Ribbon, known for reviving musical tradition of Manipur and the use of traditional musical instruments in his songs. His performance was spectacular. The stories of fabled hunters and fairest of maidens in the land can be heard in the music of Mizo folk band, Sound from the Hills. Communities of Arunachal Pradesh are known for their festive moods and vibrant dances. Every festival celebrated here calls for the display of beautiful Bhavan traditional attires, ornaments, songs and dances in unison with the tribes of the state.
पूर्वजों के रीति रिवाज परंपराओं से बंधे हुए इनसे बहुत ही लगाव है और जब कभी भी हमें अवसर प्राप्त होते हैं चाहे वो पर्व हो या फिर अतिथियों के आगमन का कार्यक्रम हम इनका भरपूर प्रदर्शन करते हैं और अब मैं नौकती जनजातियों के जोशीले नृत्य ओलो से आप सबों का मनोरंजन करना चाहूँगा। आइए ओलो नृत्य के साथ झूमते हैं।
Bringing forth the best of traditional Rajasthani music amalgamated with modern instruments, Swarag, an Indo-Western folk fusion band hailing from Jaipur, Rajasthan, also performed. Addressing the valedictory function of the two-day conference, Arunachal Pradesh Governor, Brigadier Dr. B.D. Mishra, exhorted speakers and deputy speakers to have the maximum use and productive hours in houses which they chair.
Those who have elected you and the country as a whole, the citizens of the country as a whole, they have great hope in you, they have great trust in you, they have great expectation from you, and they have great confidence in you, and they adore your leadership. And therefore, you are the central pillar for the hope of those people for whom you legislate.
The 18th conference of the CPA India Region Zone 3 will truly make sense when the deliberations of these 2 days go beyond esteemed walls of the Assembly and reach out to the people and make a difference in their lives. The bane of conferences, if ever, starts only when the proceedings and deliberations get limited to reports and press notes. What would really make an impact is when the CPA deliberations, especially on the two thematic issues, are taken out to the public space and when the discussions held in the CPA become triggers for a community-wide introspection. As our democracy grows from strength to strength, during the 75 years journey of our independence, the conference has further paved way for strengthening it. Well, that's all we had for you in this edition. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to Sansad TV. Namaskar.